What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon, the crypto universe. Today is Friday, July 21st. In today's video, I want to highlight 3 Solana NFT collections that I absolutely love because of their communities and also because of the artwork. And I think because we're seeing a huge drop in Solana NFT floor prices across the board, I think that's a great time to think about what's a great entry to get into these collections. So I want to share with you the 3 that have been on my radar that I have exposure to in each one of them, and why I think it could be a good possibility for you to have some exposure as well. So with that said, as always, you have to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. I'm going to talk about the very first Solana NFT collection, and that's going to be Degen Factories, or also known as Degens. We've seen this floor price jump down to around 2.7 Solana in terms of its floor price. Now, there has been a major sell-off in many NFTs across the board. This isn't just Degens. This is like every other NFT collection, because ever since Degens had left the Solana ecosystem, we've seen some huge liquidations. But again, when there's a huge drop, when there's blood in the water, that's usually a great opportunity to buy in, because that's why they call us sharks. So right now, I'm looking at this floor, and right now the artwork is fantastic. I would not fade the founder. I would not fade the community. This is one of the most flooded collections, but also this collection is one of the only few collections that continues to build and update their community. So say, for instance, they actually just had a new community moderator. His name is Berdeja. He's now taking over and helping solidify, making sure that the community is engaged, but also that developments are happening. So he's working with Yurkon, the founder, and Solve, who's also part of the Yurkon Shadows team, to talk about what the future lies within Degen Factories. This is the secret meetings that they have in the metaverse, which you can see right here. But also in other news, if you didn't know, if you were a holder, you would have had the opportunity to invest in the Masa token. What is the Masa token? The token is for Masa Labs, or Masa Labs. Masa Labs is a layer 1 solution. It's scalable, but also integrates AI into its marketplace with the Agora marketplace, which is also part of the Degen Factories ecosystem. But again, you would have been able to invest in this at a dirt cheap price compared to what other venture capitalists have the opportunity of having. And that's one of the rare opportunities that people don't usually get to have, which is to get to invest at the same time a venture capitalist does, because they're buying it at a really cheap price, and then they can take profits over a vested period of time, which for this collection, if you held a Degen Factories NFT, then you would have had a 12-month vested release of the token, so that, you know, this actually helps people not sell off right away, that it keeps the economy within Masa Labs healthy, and nothing is being manipulated. So that's another thing that benefits when you're joining this. But this is just part of phase 1. They also have a phase 2 and phase 3 announcement that has not been announced yet, so we're kind of waiting for that to happen, but it's going to happen by Yurkon, the founder, and keep that in mind. And I do want to share with you something. If you go over to NFT Inspect and you go over to the DGods page, you'll see that Yurkon, the founder, is actually the 7th highest reach out of the entire DGods community, and also with the largest following in 6th place. The reason I'm showing this to you is because if Yurkon makes any announcements regarding Degen Factories, then obviously his reach is pretty broad. So obviously if he says buy into the collection, or if he says any announcements coming up for Degen Factories, then obviously you can expect that his reach, not just within the DGOD community, but other communities as well around Ethereum, Solana, and Polygon, are going to absolutely look to that, and he could absolutely have influence in that. So I just want to share that with everybody in case you didn't know. The next collection I want to talk about is Mob. This is part of Mod Studios. I made a video about this before, which I'll put on the upper right hand side in case you want to click on that link and check out that video. But right now it's dropped to around 2.49 Solana. It used to be at around 3 Solana in terms of floor price, but it's because we're seeing the collection grow. Last time we checked this out, it was around maybe like 6.5 to 6.9 thousand, but now it's increased to around 7.1 thousand. So that means that people are burning their other Mob Studio Gen 1 NFTs and burning them to create these new ones. So obviously the collection could grow much more, but that also can decrease the price. But when you see the decrease in the floor price, that obviously is a great opportunity to have some exposure. Now, I have a ton of these NFTs. I have around 6, and I'm planning to accumulate more. But again, the artwork is fantastic. I definitely think because this team has always generated interest with their mob token, but also with their art upgrades, it just feels like this is the next official collection that I think people should not sleep on. But also, we've seen some major buy orders. So these are some rare NFTs that have been selling well above the floor price. You can see that this one sold for around 21 Solana. This one sold for 26 Solana. Obviously, people are getting great deals on these things. But also, let's keep in mind that they also have the burning mechanism, right? If you don't understand it, this is actually on their Twitter page. It shows you how you can burn your Gen 1 mob NFTs to get these certain rare traits in case you did not understand. So this is a collection, this is a community who's super active on Twitter, and I absolutely would not sleep on. So definitely look at the floor price if you haven't. It's definitely worth your look. Now the last collection I want to talk about, it's going to be OK Bears. Why? My gosh, OK Bears has such a great discount. Right now it's around 36 Solana. Now we've seen this price go all the way up to around 250 Solana, and now has dipped down to around 37 and even jumped up to around 50 and back down to 37. So obviously there's a reason why people keep buying into this and why the floor price is still pretty high in my opinion. Again, now the total trading volume is 3.2 million, but keep in mind, like, they have something going on. They are completely active. They go to a lot of different conferences. aka Kai, the founder, has definitely presented new ideas. They have partnerships with Red, which is pretty much the community or organization that helps people around the world get the aid that they need. But also they are partnered with IMG, which is another creative agency, or at least an advertising agency studio. And that agency studio is actually helping them build their relationship with OK Bears with, in real life brands. So say, for instance, they just partnered up with Colin MacArthur, which is also a watch brand that specializes in really unique watches. And this is exactly why OK Bears is really at the forefront. It's beyond many other Solana NFT collections in terms of real world adoption. And so right now they're giving away some of these watches which could be valued by like a lot of money. Like say, for instance, this one watch is around $1,700. This one's around $519, but this is just determined by the material of the watch itself. But you can also participate by being part of this, and who knows, maybe you'll get first dibs in buying one of these. But not only that, they also have other things like how you can advertise on Twitter using your OK Bear, so they can generate revenue for yourself, so that holders who own an OK Bear can actually have some income opportunities. And you actually have to go through this yourself because it's really descriptive on how you do it, but it does involve Twitter, how many engagements, how many likes you get. So in a way, this helps OK Bears grow, but also helps you grow with it as well. And this is really driven by a community thing. This isn't just like, one person versus all. This is really like everybody needs to work together. And it's really smart on their part to think of that as a marketing and advertising strategy, right? Because you spread the word of mouth, you're spreading the awareness. And just by owning one OK Bear, you can actually get that exclusivity to these products, to these interfaces, so that you can actually help your own Twitter page grow as well in case you're wanting to. Plus, if you just rock the OK Bears, you have a strong community that's backing you as well. And recently, if you did not know, they're selling OK Bear hoodies. Now, these hoodies are on for sale, and they're actually pretty cool in my opinion because, they're great quality. They actually have wristbands that come with these hoodies as well. But I just think that when people create hoodies, it has to be great quality products. And right now, if you go over to the OK Bears page, you'll see some people actually rocking these hoodies out into the public, showing you that, yeah, it's not just something that's a rumor. This is really being sold, people being shipped this and wearing it. And as you can see, absolutely one of these rare gem qualities. And then I like seeing, merchandise come out of Web3 and NFT brands. So let's go ahead and close it off because I've shared with you those 3 different NFTs. So just to kind of close it off, Degen Factory has a lot at stake in terms of the phase 2, phase 3. So I think there's a lot that's going to come up very soon. I don't think that the floor price is reflecting the quality that the community delivers. And I'm definitely not fading on that project because I own like 50 of those NFTs. So obviously I have some skin in the game. But also with Mob Studios, like I own 6 of those NFTs. But the reason I own 6 of them is because I honestly think that it's not just the artwork, but I think the community is going to have a long-lasting effect. The fact that they haven't died out over these long bear markets within Solana, the fact that they're still around is absolutely amazing. That just goes to show you how strong Mob Studios is. And then with OK Bears, obviously they're far beyond any other NFT collection that I think in terms of in real life adoption. So if you're saying OK Bears definitely rock that, I would not fade them. And I definitely think when the bull market does come, that they're absolutely going to rock it. And that absolutely will reflect in the floor price. Now, with everything that I've just said, you need to do your own due diligence before investing in any of these projects, as you never know what will happen. If the cryptocurrency market goes into a bull market, will that mean that people will liquidate their positions in these NFTs? I don't really know. But again, it's all about the community. How strong is the community willing to hodl or hold on for dear life for these NFTs? Because if you have a strong community, then you're going to have a strong floor price. And that is it in this video. I cannot wait to share more in the next video coming up next week, next Monday. But let me know your thoughts down below. Cannot wait to read them. So as always, you have to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. It helps our algorithm on our channel, and make sure not to forget to join our Patreon page. Because if you want to receive all the alpha calls on both our NFTs and cryptocurrency trades, and you want to know how to make profit in that, then you need to join in the link below on our Patreon, and we cannot wait to see you there. So with that said, I will see you guys and girls next time.